have a love affair with this world, and you're still showing that you're a simpleton. So that you're a simpleton, and you are satisfied with the simple things that this world has to offer, that has no weight, has no value. They're not going to take you anywhere, but lead you into a lot of trouble. Listen, 25. But ye have said at naught my counsel, and would none of my reproof. You laugh at my counsel as a message. You laugh at my counsel and make a joke of my advice. Oh, I don't need all that. It don't take all of that. It don't take holiness. It don't take holiness. I'm gonna hit this ball and I'm not gonna get drunk. I'm just gonna take a little drink every once in a while. But if you got that ball laying around and you taking a hit of it, you know, I never could tell myself when I was getting drunk. If I took one swallow, what is having a highball? What you talking about having a highball? Give me the bottle. I'm not drinking because I like the taste of it. I'm drinking to get drunk.
Amen.
You know what I mean? I'm drinking to get drunk. I want to see an empty bottle when I get through. I want to see an empty bottle, and I don't want to be in this world. I want to be in another world. I want to be high as a kite when I get there, staggering and stumbling and all. Hey, you laugh at my counsel, and you make a joke of my advice. Here's the clincher, and you can entitle this sermon, He Gets the Last Laugh. He gets the last, who is he? God gets the last laugh. 26, I also will laugh. Listen to this. I will laugh at your calamity. I mean, what kind of God is that? I will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When you shake it in your boots, when calamity comes, and we can look back at Jerusalem and we can see the city being basically put under siege, okay? And how that nothing in and nothing out, okay? People starving to death, and everything else just, and Jesus said, I'm going to laugh at your calamity. You thought everything that I was trying to tell you to save you, Jews, everything that I was trying to tell you to let you know that you need me and you need my wisdom. He said, you laughed at me. You laughed at it. You would rather keep the law and all these rules and regulations. You couldn't accept me. So when your calamity, when you've been sacked by the Roman Empire, I'm going to laugh at you. Okay? And I'll let you all, we're going to get to the scripture here whereby that they set him up and had him crucified. You let them know that the way that they set him up and had him crucified, that they were going to have recompense of crucifixion themselves. And the Romans end up crucifying 500 or more Jews every day. Put it right back on them. My God, man. What kind of God would do that? A God that runs everything. God that got all power. A God that got all might. I will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When you are scared to death, when war come your way, when the Romans start really killing you all and burning down your city and tearing down, I'm going to laugh at you. He said, I'm going to turn the tables on you. That's what the message said. The way you all treated me and laughed at me, saying I'm the Messiah, etc., etc., I'm going to do the same thing to you all when the Romans get to whooping your head and abusing and misusing and crucifying you. I'm going to turn the table and I'm going to make jokes about your troubles. Okay? He said, in other words, I'm not going to pity you. After I've offered all my wisdom and you made a joke of it and thought it was funny, well, now it's my time to laugh at you and your calamity. Okay? I'm not going to show you any compassion when you're crying out, oh, have mercy on us, oh, save us. Save us from the Roman, huh? You must be kidding. You're not serious, are you? I'm not going to save you from anything. He would not pity them. He's not going to show any compassion to them and have no mercy on them, but he's going to express pleasure and delight in displaying the glory of his justice in their destruction. How many of you know that when God's justice prevails, he gets glory? Because it's perfect justice. He got it meted out to repay them, recompense them for what? Their refusal to accept wisdom. And Lord have mercy. I pray all the time for this church, the members of this church, those that are halfway in, halfway out. Lord Jesus, please touch them and endeavor in their hearts the importance of wisdom and putting God first, and that they would stop putting you on the back burner. Wisdom should let certain ones know that God, I begged, I pleaded, I came and I put on the sense of holiness and love for God in order to get this job. Do you hear me? And then God kept his part of the deal and gave me the job that I wanted. And I'm doing just fine now. Amen. Did not preach one time where there's prosperity, there's peril? That if you become prosperous, there's the peril of what? Backsliding, going back, putting God on the back burner. And I've seen that happening here. People get what they want from God, and then they put God on the back burner. Okay? Wisdom should let them know that. We have heard it from older people, we've heard it from Reverend Ingram, we've heard it from everybody else that have lived any length of time, that God will bless you, but the same God that gave it to you will take it away. And I'm sitting here praying right now, Lord, please let them come to their senses. Please let them use knowledge in the right way to know that they can't turn their back on you and spit in your face and laugh at you after you've been so nice to them. Present your bodies as what? Living sacrifice. That's just a reasonable service. That's what you ought to be found doing. Paying God back for what? Giving him worship that he so richly deserves. You just can't thumb your nose up at God. If he's been good to you, he's given you a good job, he's given you what you asked for, my goodness, recompense. Because if you thumb your nose up at God, it's a very bad thing, a dangerous thing, to fall into the hands of a what? Angry God, don't you think? What kind of God is this whereby he's not going to show any mercy? He's not going to show any compassion? He's not going to show any pity? And he's laughing when you are suffering? That's somebody you can't play with. And he's my creator. I don't have any power to fight against that. The only way I can fight against it is he's asking me to do what? Obey. Obey me. And you and I like this. You okay? And I'm okay. But don't get it twisted. And you, my child, and you got your own earthly children, you chastise them. I'm going to chastise you. You're going to have to suffer a little bit because you haven't learned the lesson that wisdom teaches. You don't know that you can't do this to me. So now I've got to spank you again. How many spankings are you going to take? How many times are you going to have to lose a job? How many times are you going to have to do without? How many times are you going to live on the Lord? It's sad. I thank you, Lord, for opening my eyes. God is saying, how can I take you seriously? Because every time I turn around, you turn your back to me, closing your ears and doing your own thing. I can't take you serious, okay? In other words, I'm not going to show you any favor at all. I've done all that I'm going to do to try to turn you around. So now it's time for me, since you won't turn around, I'm going to turn the tables on you. I don't want God angry at me, and I don't worship God because I'm afraid of him either. I worship God because I love the Lord and all that he's done for me, all he's doing for me. And I'll say this, is that if you trust God, it'll all work out after a while. You may be in the valley for a while, but God will bring you out. And when he brings you out, you'll be giving him glory. You'll be a representative of his glory. You know, I was used to be, for the last year and a half or two,